Rachel gets to know that her ex-fiancé, Barry, is marrying her former friend and bridesmaid Mindy. This starts sprouting doubts in her whether she made the right decision breaking up with him or not. Ross leaves Marcel with Rachel the next day, but he gets away as Rachel takes out Marcel's poop. She gets everyone looking for him before Ross finds out. At the same time, Ross is planning to tell Rachel of his feelings. When he tries to do so, Rachel is in no mood to talk about such matters, as she's worried to death about the monkey's getaway. Ross finds out that Marcel has gotten away. He's furious with Rachel for losing the monkey, and gets even madder when she tells him she called animal control to look for him. He points out that as Marcel is an illegal exotic, they'll take the monkey away from him as soon as they find him. The animal control personnel turns out to be Louisa, an old acquaintance of Monica and Rachel, as they used to share a common room in high school. Unluckily, Louisa also remembers the hard times she had to get through by Rachel the prom queen. Monica, being fat, had her own problems and couldn't help Louisa out. Because of this, Louisa decides to confiscate the animal instead of helping her old schoolmates out. The friends' search for the monkey does not go well. Joey and Chandler lose the chance to hang out with two beautiful hot women in the building. Meanwhile, Phoebe and Monica manage to find Marcel in the basement. At the same time, Louisa finds the monkey too, and fires a tranquilizing dart in his direction. Phoebe intercepts the dart, which hits her in the butt, letting Marcel escape again. Ross and Rachel, still arguing about the monkey's getaway, decide to search the one apartment they haven't looked at yet, Heckles. Mr. Heckles, who has been previously shown to have an extremely possessive nature, turns out to have captured Marcel, and dresses him up in a pink tutu to disguise him. Ross and the friends, however, know that it's Marcel, but just as they are to get him back, Louisa reappears and captures Marcel in a cage. Having to acknowledge the fact that compromise with Louisa won't work amicably, Rachel resorts to blackmailing her by threatening to report her shooting a human with a tranquilizer dart, which makes Louisa relinquish Marcel to Ross. Ross, who has forgiven Rachel for her carelessness with Marcel, tries to resume the conversation about his feelings. Just as he's about to tell her, Barry walks in on them. He tells Rachel that he's still in love with her and can't marry Mindy because of this.